They be a friend for worshiper on losing the focus. But for the first time, Adam, where are you? The Adam says, Adam says, I am naked because I disabled Adam and I brought the distraction of Adam to himself. If a man will understand that every woman in my life is a distraction, the first thing that happens to you is that you learn the way you live with them. So the first thing you need to tear our dear say, I'll bet me and say, Tia say me a bema. Now bema me hinted dia any bar. Now so me nya bar me to win comedy. Ola, honor and common asha CFI. Eti ego a spirit. Nyankopon or pamo Adam no. And come di no honor this spirit ni share ni mu a mo friend ego no. Na any bema mu. Or ye wi enye se wani no. But or ye wi ohun se se wanye ne sa and mema be na ni vegetable. Only vegetable. Cabbage asay.
And then you can vegetable.
Me put the name means a vegetable because okro nya vegetable. Okro enya vegetable. Granite enya vegetable. Na so kusku ani afoso aka say granite vegetable. Na enya vegetable because a cereal. Tie, the American say, and come me di nola. E be ka obi ti so be ntin komo na say. Na won ti ase dia. Next week to so no ati dia kana say. But the American say, if you understand that I'm a man, and one thing that can distract me on earth is what God gave me and remove my rib to create them for me. So I will lose God. When man was leaving the garden, see what God did. He put what we call the ego spirit in every man. So Terabna, a man must always learn, say, the ego of God in me is the spirit. Or say, woman, because you have listened to the serpent and you have eaten the forbidden fruit, you go through labor in pain. You will struggle to deliver a child. Your seed shall eat the heel of the serpent. Or kansakesi. What God put in man after that distraction came. Or say, Adam, because you have listened to your wife, you will sweat before you will eat. You will sweat before you eat. That can be a case because the first assignment for the man Adam is sweat in the garden. But look at what God did to compensate Adam's act of weakness. I say, woman, for the rest of your life, your desire shall be for your husband. Number two,
shall be for your husband.
Your husband. He told the woman. Number two, he shall rule over you.
And then the woman says, I'm a desert.
So that's what I'm saying, that you can become a desert because instead of you to rule over, you are patching and releasing.
Desires is supposed to be me. I'm supposed to rule over.
No, but remember, your desire shall be for who?
Woman, your desire
shall be for your
husband.
Are you a husband to the one who call you a desert?
No, she can't call me a desert.
No, once you are not a husband,
she generalizes it.
No, once you are not a husband,
a wife calls me a desert.
So watch this here. If a woman is not submissive to a man who is not a husband, she is not disrespectful. Keep that in your head.
Now, what you say,
desert in the house.
Said men are desert.
Now, me see what the into account men are desert. Mature the into maybe a feedback me chira was say. Or the transport or what they call slanny boy. No, we are desert because or the transport or what they call slanny boy. The credit sound now one bito. Now so when you credit for you are just Mr. Otria, and every Mr. Otria is a desert. What must say? Now can you main cause of the meal anka? Now why with that? Oh yeah, me money how? I say who can say Debian Aberry? But the distraction of a man is a woman, and in the line of duty, when you understand this cause and know say Nyankopon ka say. For the rest of the life of the woman, your desire shall be for your husband. He shall rule over you. That was when God gave the dominion and the ego spirit over the woman for the man. Because some see na come in copy. And your baby a would me. Baby a would me. Pese wutna awadiasia. Si awadiasia and sawakotnasia.
Counselor, attached with Bible quotations. This is from Himafia Chan or this Sheba Kufia branch as a counselor is deep. You need insight to understand what he's saying. I often debunk his words, but today he is on point. Lorraine Eli Sibrola, sister Abna explain to you and I explain to counselor.
So you did see no. You have been say for your marriage to work, and the hand you did see. Te wo ho ase say me ye bema. Once on your te ho ase that we den we ye ba. Na sa bema na ye ka no. And yes, I have a male organ, I have a female organ. Understand what went into your creation and understand what caused you to lose the garden.
Okay.
Tonga tali. Baby, se si Halifax edunu. Nyame nko a nanka ye ne ye showcase. Tonga tali nti no nim da so yale. Okonum tibi. Nanka ne yemati. Onum tibi. Anyway, ade chenye boy na ye mehwi oba studio. Yet radio so we dwane ko TFI. Live radio. E say Tonga tali no na ehuru ni radio. Be me bia wo tie me. Obema you aba form.
No comments.
Obema you aba form. Enti the ohian the peel called Tonga tali peel, at least walking stick. And now here the variety of this tea. Abuna the ohian way. Now say excuse me, adults a dance tea. The ohian your way the up your game tea. Numbi green tea ye fun ya ye kasiaba. One kasa wotun dos na so ye fun so ya de akam. The ohian ye green tea. The ohian say GC numbi. Mesra ohian ginger honey chips. We be wenum bon na wenum pampan enkoso 0277 609 604. Next week, Nyami Adma be line. Some what think say a feed ye chira 0277 609 604. Mem transima baby enku awade boni ase. Awade ne nya pako nyama na kowenim.
Okay.
No ba ombu ade no ye nwale no. Ye ton for sale. That was Santana Market.
Seriously, you be you ma.
Yeah, you have a long time.
They count who are bringing Adam patients, Adam Kevin.
Moving straight into business.
I'll say, hey, Councillor, good one. Back watching, I'll say, I'm back from Kwabenya Airline. Please, will I tell Councillor that it is the map that looks like the clay, not the nose. Oh, I be going to say, how you doing? The other day. I didn't have Mr. Tishu. Me actually, make Paris. No, Polo, camera needs to watch it. Let me sample women for you at the bottom. Hey, not the councillor is always on point. The councillor. Yes, too. Watch it. Yeah, too. I'm going to share her near the see her. Nyami had much never to us. So during the free and abnormal when they produce it, Nana and the good social media, not Daniel Foreigner. Daniel Foreigner as well, but you know, I'm our API. Nyami will be a Dukia to game. All right, we are coming to do and one and do it. Diverse one pity. Here say we want to learn how to marry and make our marriage work well. This is just the beginning of the stories that we are learning. If a man begins to believe, sana ne brabo tie, sana ne bobre tie, sana ye born, sana tie na, emfa entokwa embeku. Abrabona ni is straightforward. It's a straight jacketed thing. And if you are watching me everywhere you are, remember that the first story is simple. That we have learned that you have to know that you are a man. And once you know you are a man, know that you are a woman. And being a man means that it is not just about your genitalia. It is not just about your ideas. It's about your level of security and potency and the way you can protect the woman. Remember, when God came and Adam took up the blame, the woman you gave me was another thing altogether. But when we were driving them out of the garden, God took them out of the garden for Adam to provide shelter. The beginning of life was that shelter was provided by God. But immediately when man recognized that he has become a man and is no more like God, but it's another type of a lesser God, he provided shelter for himself and never neglected the man. A man watching me right now, provide shelter for the woman you are bringing into your life. Don't live a life of living semi-shelter lifestyle. Because it is another level of conversation. Now, if you want your marriage to work, make sure that you leave this particular cardinal principle lifestyle that we are going. I wish messages can be read for you. Abna Monet, Branabe can message. Ewo twi kasem na nkrofo hu. Abna come and read. because we be what abna me frau or transportation be bow. I say you diesel. Yeah, we are simple there.
I don't ask you for husband because my husband can't give it to me. Because my baby now lawyer friend here $10, $20 would never be too much. Me do lawyer friend
I'm not $10.
I net over friend which I net $20.
Me da se pa na kan krofo etu kwan nyina ekọ abotire ba.
$680.
And I want out to
$680.
abna like kaso ya ba pese metra. Asase me na man krofo me ya sori wo so. Me engineer na go tra kaso. Me kwa na wo kaso. Frustration. I'm going to go to us Kaswa. Madam for Nina to us wo Kaswa. And I say one to be a dear Ningua and I'm going to be just for shame. A housewoman, Oma.
Oh, I drink
Obaba. I didn't to honey a bear. There be some chance. Abraboy, but Moon Kaiser, me fra Abnas or Beck. One kind. What's it? But your teal. I'm not message. Or see on kind. It's a by me man $20 on kind message. Now, who are the outflow that is it? Who cut your last or dessert? People are here. Abraham, you are not punished. Now, we'll be a two shot. Beast. Shall be a two shot. Abna obia to show as asiso. Who go to show? Ah, what show? Obia to shabna. As Abna no kunhwa no.
Now now shall be.
Ne ma me point me ahwa no.
Eh, me
ma me ahwa ni nti no ne bra ya si ya hwa no. E hwa no so ya hwa no.
Who shall me den?
Ya hwa na ka branch na wale no.
Who shall me ka branch na wale?
Na ka we ne show ka beto wale. Ya mbo ho bank enkrofo be di uni. Enkrofo di anya 4 pe. She enkrofo 4 pe na edu ne abewalo. Ya nya ye ne ebo no ho bank bisa me Abeku Santana Olapo no mbae Abeku Santana get your wale boy your friend say body get your friend say
you be no worry
get no worry get boy na get na boy na why your friend say
yeah be
okay but seven
I don't carry
you just me who you are they oh mba so me man dwen ho ai man dwen na you just me who you are there ma wi ana there ana me de kana me nti
oh yeah why the what social media
and now what some that dey na asa ko fa ba yi
na say ne yai
ne yesterday
na sinema na o kan ne
na abna mo wa bodam sa ana unufu do so affect mentally funny face I know why you're going bad because you meet things like this but then person can say abna mo kan message na kan wan tia
yeah
o see ni dam ne ma ka say unufu bebe
oh so
the new one who new video what do you for become
papa no kisi obi tun no say my brother this is what they
new for account but them person can say me fra abna so be kan message o say me fi abrochi bamba
$20 who catch me say I know what you said what you told Ola actually hurt me say because Ola
why are you worried no but why do you tell Ola is a desert
I didn't call Ola a desert I said men are desert
but Ola says girl ne catch
no and I specifically said say enye mbema say bia enye sika 17 oba ebe hia be ma pa you are not you people are not black you are not liver you are not kidney we don't need you to survive do we need men to survive
I know why God, no I know why God created you and put all your sense in your plate because he knows you come and talk like this
God put all my sense
yes every woman's your sense in your plate
how
the pivot of a woman's sense is in your plate.
Hey madam, and now you do it.
No, you see, you cannot come and say Ola. Yes, the total being of a woman, your whole brain in your plate. And to wash it, bear much to me, my tinker. No, nothing.
Has it seen a woman with sunken plate where it's less sensitive?
Every woman who walks and you say your clit is less sensitive, it means that you are sick because in the anatomy, the pivot of your life is in the clit.
and it doesn't mean that science doesn't
So,
mean so you don't have mutation.
No, if you have imitation people,
now
no, if you have imitation people, me friend my one not say yeah or ti woni a better say me dey say o no produce asema kan be ade nam hwe no anya kwaya say onu fu do so no anya kwaya da we wuntam ti na me kan tie ola catch up na say enkomo ye di ni tie say nyankopon de no me ne ma omu amawale Dori na mo otwe mpuna okoda ne boy ho etimi kire example e wo the boy ketin mu ade so ko sinyama every weekend say last time that the fight no ko enti Dori asem na make say wo de no me ne ko bo Dori mu a omo nya bi ba obi ti say wa yate ha wa pere ho akowali wo ho na no me enti wonu a wo so ne dey be kind message na wa ko ya
mo nya kidney ana mo nya
Ola
Monya COVID vaccine.
Abna that.
Monya COVID vaccine. No,
if you are not married. If you are not married, I'm not your kidney. But now as you are working, I'm telling you, Abna.
Can Zandi come on in Kuja?
Why?
Zandi come on in
Kuja. And you have not seen Okachola.
No, but no, that
no one pain talking. She has never married.
It's weird now, yeah.
No, bloggers, movie. Bloggers never try.
I don't have an account like that.
No. Zandi Kamel has never married. Boy not boy na. Not girl na no only boy ni trim. What who da?
Koko na Bill.
Get no one who get that.
And
boy ni ja na get ni ja na. Anti girl ni who says Zandi but no ja mo. Eti mo wale.
Omo worry.
Yeah, nya wale oh. Zandi has never married.
I don't know how
Zandi was sitting here. As she married.
She was married.
No, she's not working as a free girl.
She likes to admit it. No, she's not even free. Zandi and there's Zandi to be confirmed and they say me kwa earning. I can't finalize.
Only we not see one kind of crunch here. No, so
no, it was everybody knew.
Olani didn't come on or can I want to.
Oh, so Olasu Kasa, I will sunny papers.
No, say papers, no sunny who say papers.
I know, if she mean Ola besides, are you separated or divorced? I don't say or more separated.
No, see, I'm a free girl.
But Ola Kasa, they are just separated.
Well, the new one that came on December with Zion Felix and said she is a free girl.
That's January. No, I know you're okay the end of the day.
No, because she about January. Only way here video now say only Felix. What's it? Me person make candy as simple. So, Abna, if there is anything like a curse, that a woman becomes the kidney and the liver of a man, it is when you become a wife, you become the kidney and the liver that a man is working with. Because when was say when you're free, so them say,
Dabi, na so Dabi anye free.
Doreen now we're free. But Doreen you free, be at Mary. Hey, come on.
A career dear.
No, she's not answerable to anybody. She's answerable to.
I'm answerable to a lot of people.
Like who mentioned to me?
Like my mom, like my dad.
Oh, sorry, what's saying? I'm on the suko.
Hey, you remember not keep plan all the down.
It's when you was a casona moko.
I could not take a lot to dance, man.
Now nobody do it. Oh no, can't wait. Nobody do a casona.
They miss once in a while.
And then they once in a while probably do.
Now Bedi, now they
dessert.
More dessert, counsel, and then we eat Jawa, she will still survive. And the probability that she will thrive and then you will sink is
because she's the reason why I will sink.
Yes, because without her you are nobody.
No, it's not without. I have not admitted.
Thank you. That's why you people are dessert.
No. Without
no. Do you know why?
No. Without my wife, I will not survive. Is that not it?
Yes.
But who married her?
It doesn't matter.
Because I want to die. That's why I want to marry her. No, I want to be useless. That's why I want to marry my wife.
If you want to useless, that's why you want
because God knows that if I don't go for her, at the end of the day, I will not become anything. I am fulfilling God's promise of making me useless in the sight of
I only say that because do you know
why? Because you are my walking stick.
Thank you.
No, but
I don't need you to work. No. I also don't need you to work.
No. If
you
I
need me to work.
If I don't ask for the towel, you are useless in the house.
I will actually be at peace.
No.
I don't actually need you to come and ask me for that towel. I would rather sit down and
Abna, if I make you a wife and I am in the house and I need a shoe and I can't find my shoe and I call you, my wife, I need my shoe. Do you know what makes you It makes you important that the most important thing on earth is talking to a teen like you. Because if I don't give you that work, will you get any work to do in this house? In your husband's house, what do you do? Who are you in the house? No, who are you in the house? All the jobs you are rendering to your husband. Any cheap fucking person walking on the street can offer it.
But he
wasted his money to come for you as a wife.
There no cheap person.
No, nobody.
Oh, what are you doing for me that nobody can do?
Do you know what I'm doing for you?
What are you doing?
I'm giving you sex with legitimacy. Because your vagina is credited to one penis. But my penis is not credited to one place. It's a prepaid meter to everybody who can use it.
I think say one way make use.
Uncle Dan.
I grow money.
Why do you know? Bema
wale use ne ya.
Yeah, Bema wale ba ko te say wo. And now first and come say ni kunu dua bo de di lechi. Jimmy quiet thing say. Ba catch say ya desert. Ya sora ko wale bi mu say abna. Adwuma abna e ya nyina oba bia betima ye. Na se ni kura ko tu ska ko. Washing. No, washing which
sex.
No.
Sex.
I say what?
Dick.
No, as for sex I can get it everywhere.
Me so I can get it everywhere.
No, you're lying. Abna. Any idea hwɛ sɛ na atwa teɛ atwa yɛ adeɛ bi a yɛabɔ ne se yɛde asie atwa ne yɛ adeɛ a yɛde asie ɛnda badwam kɔte da badwam every time hwɛ ne kɔte na gyina hɔ obi abɛhu by flap wogyina hɔ yi hɔ na ɛho hwɛ ɛnti sɛ dabi mi sɛ hwɛ ne kɔte na gyina hɔ no Shatawale no go to the jawe. Now what jawe? And this watching the co edade. Watching the co toilet. No oko no go do. One edin when
go toilet. Bo na me chill ba me dem na me do you na me jawa.
Wait no.
Ana me to do.
Kwoti en so yedi. E try for yedi, kwoti en so yedi.
E try for yedi.
You wa try for that. Men can who kru hwe. Men come answer.
Dabi.
She won't answer because
no, that one was I gotta beware.
No, but I
gotta beware.
Yes, you I will try for that.
Dabi.
You I try for that.
Dabi, like I have to be like.
No, I mean, can't say who kru. But Dabi. Once we yes sinner.
Yes.
Me say you I try for that.
Dabi has to be.
I've not been keep virginity at 9 years.
Hey, Dabi Pegu.
No, what do you say?
I'm in menses at the age of 9. I broke my virginity at secondary school.
No, that's some rules.
I swear on my life.
7th grade, 7th grade.
I broke my virginity.
That's 7th grade. Let's one call 7th grade secondary school.
Because 7th grade GSS.
And the GSS now got you no. Okay,
you're lying. I look at you, I will say it here. On my mother, on my father, on me, no Jesus, not me a John. Obi Aboni. Me scared. Nobody.
I didn't.
When I was in jail,
how old were you?
Around 18.
No, don't use around.
Yes. After secondary school.
No, don't say that. How old were you when you broke? What is around?
Okay, let's say 19.
No, don't say
19.
No,
19. Yes, 19.
So it is not 9.
The fuck?
No. So it's not 9.
Why would I break my virginity at 9
so
years?
it's not 9.
Hell no.
No, it's not 9.
No.
It is what?
19.
So 19 minus 9 is what?
19 minus 10 is rather a 9.
So you broke your virginity not at 10, but 19.
Yes.
Okay, so we have got the correction. The first one she said was wrong. But
no,
I
menstruated when I was 9 years.
So you broke your virginity when?
That is not. I won't menstruate when I break virginity.
No, I'm saying when did you break your virginity?
19.
So Abna started sex at 19, and from 19 to the last time the husband had sex with her, she has never had sex while she's not wet before.
No.
Because every man would take a time for a vagina to get wet before they
have.
And every penis is erected. Have you fucked a penis that is not erected before?
No, but you can make it stand if you want.
No, the question is that have you fucked a penis that's not erected before?
No, but I gotta like.
No. Have you ever fucked a penis?
No, how can you do it?
So I'm saying that if you walk me to a bathroom and then I am ready to fuck you, that is when I fuck you because you're a receiver. Your chamber is born to receive. As you are standing, there's nobody, nothing on you. There's nothing on you. No, you brought the stain that you use it just now. I don't need to be there.
So me we according to the person.
Say who hear me then? Who hear me then?
Me we akona we dey on me there.
Abna tie.
Me we akona we dey on me there.
Abna pepi na nya akona ti na ediu.
Na I dey tell mu di.
Wa de ye mo ne e rekọta hwetwom ne ko.
Mo jale ana me ba na bisu. Ana me ba me se me kwa bo no so na. Se we di me ami ko.
Abna.
Ana na
Abna wa de ye mo bo.
Obua. Mo na edi mo ato.
Wa ji sika for car. Uri bi akoto phone. Why you say me nka hwe. Na feel I said you are feeling guilty that I'm spending on you and I'm not chopping. So now I start to kasa. And the way you are doing
me shawa wo me
David, me imagine baso because o try kasa no. Me hwa enya dia be pedi. But you feel
obua se me try na dia o pedi anka wo sorry e hwe. I am miska ko to we e hwe mama je say. And I wo ya kana
you were no
I wo ya kana Christmas na wo na ma
me for Christmas. Me ya for giver. Na ohu abo ho so obuwa ya wi awufo matama ya wi awufo matama ya wi awu laptop matama
ade na matama no ya papa o ya emba de bi ye ni orphanage so ade na me ade me kwa na phone na ya ade me na phone na
me hira me na me ma de bi ti say wo kotena orphanage na go be you if you have
ade na ma kotena orphanage because me phone na ya
then na say that be so orphanage no me bua wo na say na
that be so wo si wo kwa wo bia bua na
ba ni nu fu do
so me na mo bo na wo bia bua na orphanage na all mo
say wakotua ni nufo nyame abɔ na ba yasi na ni nufu do so say wo de na ye hwe wasase su ma wo bredi ha ye gimi fo mbema enti ye ngasa wo de anya hu mo bo na abɔ ho so
ya wo ni aboa ya wo abɔ ho so anka ye no bia wa
edi a ye bedi wo ka so anya wo na odi ye ye hwe se na why miserable na hu de onya wo abu ya wo sa you don't know what to do so we came to fuck you na me so kunu what was here o ni to wale o it is just because there's nothing that they can use you for except marriage. So she just needed to bring you into the video. Besides, me socks were here, me tower were here. Feel privileged that my kidney is calling me. What the shit you talking about? Stop the fuck saying them what dessert. Do you know what dessert is?
People are desserts.
What do you mean by that?
You will forever be desserts.
No, this is the trouble God has brought to us. This is what God has brought to us.
I should be restless. No, I'm not cover. Yes.
I'm not point Juma. Anytime I pay your time, Kofi Anamwa.
Daddy. I mean,
your kidney is calling. Hallelujah.
Me kidney no so feel back time of Pebia. Me kidney because
any husband who closes from work and rush home is a fool.
Actually.
What
Abraham Moe thinks that he has come to marry somebody's son to manipulate the son. I rebuke this manipulation.
Why would I manipulate you?
Because that's what telling me.
You should make me a house help. But that's what you don't know.
Who are you? You are a glorified house help as a wife. Every wife is a glorified house help. Where are you going?
Abu Jam. Defending me. Give me a glorified house help.
Every wife is a glorified
house help. I'm sorry Monday to Friday. I'm better for man.
No, but who are you? This money you're doing for family. This is not what is your husband eating this money from that side?
No, it's my money.
So if your husband has given you the liberty that work
he can't tell me not to work.
No, he won't tell you not to work, but when his needs have not been met, you can't do your wants, you know that? Unless you are working, you are a slave to this young man. And remember that as a glorified house help, have liberty and humility so you can enjoy your kidney. He can be a dessert. If he asks you for his towel, it doesn't mean that he's stranded. He can buy a new towel. But for you to become relevant in that house, me socks were him.
And I'm not relevant.
Then go to your family house. And that makes you less. No title. You are carrying she is a common noun. No, that she's a common noun. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Abna. What's your full name?
Lodina.
No, what's your full name?
What is
your full name? That's what you're doing.
I'm Lodina.
What is your full name?
Lodina Obin.
You are just Lodina Obin.
Yes.
Is that your name that your father gave you?
Yes.
Your father gave you Lodina Obin?
Yes.
So all of us are watching here right now that this is Lodina Obin. The father has lost this commodity, Lodina Obin, because all of a sudden your husband came to marry you and he's still foolishly sitting there for you to write Lodina Obin.
No, I knew that if I mentioned his name right now, you come and say, didn't I say you have no use to announce his name?
No, but you don't know.
Don't
you know that he has changed your common noun to proper now? See your finger. You are a glorified house help. Make good use of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, when the young girls are here to learn,
look at the way he do, with the way he thinks, you can't do anything.
No, what is it's not my
like
thinking.
it's just stuck in his brain.
No, it's not.
You can't argue. He has a very primitive way of thinking.
No, this is not primitive.
It
If your
is
husband,
primitive.
no, this is my ginger honey chip. I place it somewhere I can't find. I'm alone in the house. I don't give a shit. I buy a new one. But once I have a glorified house help, where's my ginger? You have to provide it. Because
now,
after you be stranded in the house.
I won't be stranded. I just that it's by women naturally just know where everything.
No, it's not that we do. You know where everything is. Where are you? Where are you living? You're living in my house.
Well, now where does he live? Is he not in that? Don't you live in?
No,
the
he's
same house?
living in his house, and you are living in my house.
Well, I'm going to court. The house is for the both of us.
No.
The house is for the both of us.
When you're using court, see the judges who are not married and talk to you, but not those of us who are married. Listen to me carefully. Whose house are you living in? My husband's house.
No, our house.
No, by law, there's nothing called our house.
By law, it's our house.
No. By law, it is your husband's house. There's no law that says our house. No law looks for our. Whose house? Mr. Lutrot's house. Who are you? I am Mrs. Lutrot. So because of that, you have 50% share in my property.
Exactly.
I don't have 50% share in your property. That is why your Kaswa house is your house. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yes.
I'm saying that if I come and fuck you in your house and you think that you're giving me any good, it is you. Your leverage that has increased.
Nobody has said anybody.
No,
has
no,
come to
no,
do
no, I'm
anybody.
saying no.
All I'm saying
No,
is that
what has-
counselor,
you are not using
if every
me.
married woman decided not to marry again, we're not going to die.
Oh, come
And
on.
we're not
No,
going to quit living. We're not going to commit suicide.
You know, yesterday, Ochami, when I was teaching yesterday, Ochami sent a message. He said, it is not that people are afraid of divorce, but they are afraid of the unknown from the known. Today, you are married. Is that not it? Abraham, when you were not married, your thinking caps were not active. Are you aware?
Hey.
No, the husband is calling, and if he doesn't go, this can affect your marriage.
Nobody has called me.
Nobody has called me. Abner, if fully that nobody is calling, you finish this conversation.
I don't want to finish.
Your husband
You are just
is calling.
verbally abusing me.
No, when you
Abner,
when you use the word abuse, the thing is that we are trying to refine your thinking so that you can stay long in this marriage, that we don't hear your story like Zandi Kamela. Because as you are sitting here, you are married.
10-9.
Some time ago, Abner, you don't rush home. You don't even go to Kaswa. You can sleep anywhere.
you know, I don't
But
rush.
now-
I didn't rush home because
Abner,
where I live, I
Abner-
had to pass the toll booth,
Abner-
and then I was waiting for the traffic to go
No,
down.
so Nana,
right now, I won't pass the toll booth.
Nana heard you are tired and change the toll booth. I understand what I'm
No,
saying.
right now I don't reach the toll booth.
No, because you are leaving before the toll booth.
Yeah, way before the toll
No,
booth.
what happened? What changed?
Because I got married.
So you see what marriage has done to you?
So
Marriage,
because you change the
you
way
are
I
so
live.
useless. You are not useful. Marriage has made you useful. What are you talking about? Never ever open
Because
your
I
mouth.
moved.
It's not you moved. Who moved you? Have you ever thought of moving before the toll booth?
Counselor.
No, did you have the means?
I report I said that's what you
no.
I know. On Tito Buta, can you now now?
Oh,
Can I continue?
I'm now boy.
Let me continue.
I'm planting to me my old be beyond Kaswa. Then akwa no be no twin pra asase otoma akwa na wo century yecho. But ye kasa wadi atwa bakra. Atwa bakra.
Ujali.
Awadi atwa bakra. No, marriage has
I
brought
worry
you
your point not broadcast na still ma continue.
they may can say.
Eti what are you talking
Enya
about?
awadi ankanaka wo nya broadcast center. Ubetire kuruma pele.
And then before me continue kwele, that means it's like a man.
What the
It's not it's like
Na
a
ni
man.
party sekemo tu ko Kaswa abrabo.
Because that is my no.
Abrabo ye boko
Because
ye
me
share.
I came back. Cause me nimse I na met na baby I may rent every 2 years, 2 years, 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Abraham mama feel that.
There be now two mommy fie. Say out here. Every second you realize how useless you are until this guy brought value to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, wisdom is power. And when you meet Brestina now for Adwa, Abna, this girl is not Abna Koko. She's Abna Brestina now for Kaswa Tobut now is a living place. You can't tell a man he's your dessert. Men are the kidney, the liver, and the blood vessels. Oh, you are back here. 0277 609 604. I am telling people that very soon I'll stop going to school, because if I don't stop reading at night, this is what was going to happen to me. How do you say men are desert? Listen to me. Marriage makes you very important. But remember that you are not too important than the word marriage. If you give yourself up to the right man to marry you, you see the value of marriage. Tina awadiasi is san say what say awadiasi. So one sham bibi and nekra kai say funny love baby diaper e sika na di bekrum. Baby a bibi be to be cotton 0277 609 604. Funny love baby diaper. Ma obanin shebi na hu say diaper ma hu junso dodo a oba junso. Ye diaper no obani junso o mu na measurement na be das ye say come. Adia fe be nkra na council adia be. Me dia bekrum pomodi na be gibi. Bu abeso tu cotton bia frame 0277 609 604. Betu cotton betu na cotton. Where funny like baby diaper. Baby a will be a commerce sunyani fra. Baby a tembia bolega tanga bolega contact. Baby a tembia bra. Na beto binya ko yeni. Die here said die here ya tonga tali. Bema akwati ayamre. Bema sisi mayamre. Enye jima sem. Ye kire se uhia moja papa. Ehia moja ebedi fu sani wa widium. Bema bi woni kwati sorry anada. Sorry anada. Edie bi wo hudi anu enu hu se wedie se bema na agene wo sam wa confused. When ya part to pa measure. Ye say we have tonga tali tablet. Just come for the tonga tali tablets number 1 or number 1 numre. Unya room ya omeni ko mu gra. Ube feel sampa at least walking stick. Now about tea negusu. Where you up your game tea, where ginseng tea with coffee, very flavored, nice. We have fun ya kasi adi bani. You hear green tea nini o green tea nini. Where solid green tea a friend apps tea numbe. My yafunumbra form. My skin color ninjina so. We think you need to do you hear green tea or baby our yasa to say what could live. You hear then up your game. Sana color netian. Sana ma restful nature neba. Unu mi ensa ibo mudia. Obeda I'm a was sorry the right time. I'm well feeling good. Yeah. Tonga Tali family. Tonga Tali 0277 609 644. Frame say see anaju package. Send abe hunu nenye say na abe hunu say e wo box mu say na wo box mu say mi ensa ni nyina bobo so cancel ni Tonga Tali na ni nyina ewie na osi bedwom na obo no smacks no obi kasa asumsem no se wenum nyamede wenum aye basa. You don't feel refreshed. Your mouth is not to work with chewing gum. Odubawi chewing gum ama sugar level akosoro. The odubawi chewing gum ama chemo feel say obo friend wo. The ohia aye ginger honey chips 862 215 2007 862 215 2007 at the United States of America. Me na me wo unya frɛ ya ba bia wo bia in the whole United States of America. Country bia wo bia wo frɛ 862 215 2007 ginger honey chips. Won bia ba feel obo na afro na be call wanum na bon na be call sa covid dia be ya mani pass immune system na dia ade ba come who say dey say unya Vicra 20 na the ginger ya guso agbena no lani mukano agbena. And this is a blaster for Luzu. Ginger honey chips 0277 609 644. Ladies and gentlemen, you perceive what's now what they say. Say our dear say. Sana be our dear be calling mama. Na me sure be a will be a and come on your DNA dear. And where the bread ginger honey chips. And I'm funny love baby diaper. And Tonga Tali. America. United States of America. Uwa Ethiopia. Krobia was to be a also cutting your juman. Frame. Naji Tonga Tali 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Nyama FDA approved. Meeting at the counselor George Lutron. Maybe I will be a UTM. Assembly how your marital issues, your mind issues that are not going down well with you. I encourage you. Call me on 0277 609 644 0277 609 644 0277 609 644 is my number. God bless you. Stay in marriage. If your marriage is bad, don't die in a dying relationship. Subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, Counselor Lutrot. There are more videos that you can learn. Follow me right now on Facebook as you're watching me. Press the follow button and your life will never ever be the same again. Abna was not able to read some of the messages, but let me do that and say a big thank you, Dr. O. God bless you so much for spending such huge sums of money on my eyesight. Dr. O, my chest best ne feeling. Nyamisha, baby, I will be a Obia de man nesefata, Casameda sepa. Onanaima, excellent. Nyamisha will be a Adasan, Hima Bakupe. Yan can't wait. Or say Abna gets mouth, Papa. I hope you don't take your mouth. I hope you don't take to your husband like that. I hope you don't talk to your husband like that. Try learning from counselor. Abna will learn. Abna is going to learn. Doku, don't worry. He said, should she just accept it? She can't accept. I have settled the matter. Counselor, yanko yedim. Abna, na mi shi one be kan ade no. Ma me fi America buy me cho bibi. Me po my ade. Say me fi buy no. Me bring $20. Enye ska kito de that form. 6 Ghana cedis times 20. Obi atu kan obi obi anka. Na ka be feel it trebia. Ola kra me buy ma ma no hwe. Now I become obedient say $20. Nim gwas man $40, $20 me and $60 and e kan no. Mum say abna no kan no credential. Na me shira mu na Tonga Tali young boys living in the studio right now on 0277-6096. So mfa say that kese emu du pama Ola Michael. Nipa ba akopɔ boa me. Ma me se na me tie no because of tenasa bodyline clothing. Mo na me share matade, de me shira mo, de me share nyina mo ho na fi. Me da aboafo nyina mo boa me ase. De be ya no say me mbo so gu ma de so. Me koyi. Na wan sa mo fili 0277 609 644.